that presence, that sickly presence, like grows infinitely bigger as you just see the aspect of a massive green dragon staring directly at Dundee and the soul that he's sacrificing. And that thread immediately
Oh yeah.
Dundee, you set up your ritual circle and you lay this guy in here. And at first everything's fine. It takes you. You're getting kind of good at this ritual circle.
15 minutes of the ritual.
While he's doing this, I want to try to like go to that other side where I can see the threads, and I want to just watch what happens to this guy.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, you can see that's such a good idea actually.
Okay. So you kind of like sit not near the circle, like kind of off to the side, and you just kind of sit there cross-legged in a meditative stance, kind of just like straight up and down. And he finishes up the circle, and
that's when I cast darkness. Is after I finish the circle.
Yes,
which I can see through.
Both of us.
But you're kind of like doing a deep breathing, trying to like connect with this feeling of being ethereal. Go ahead, make a religion check for me.
Dog.
What if you made it a save instead? So that I can give him +3.
What if he didn't?
7.
Okay. So at this point, you begin doing the ritual, and you begin chanting and kind of like going through the motions and reading out the circle. The circle begins to immediately alight. And you can see like the green essence just kind of like beginning to wrap around this man slowly from the runes. You do go into your ethereal, like your etherealness for a short while. In the beginning, you see nothing at first, and then all of a sudden, you just see this green emblazoned symbol, just like right where this man is.
Gotcha.
And you're watching it, and
do I see the golden thread on the guy at all?
You do. It was kind of near you, like it was almost seemingly trying to like wave its way into your body.
Yeah.
But as soon as he started going into the circle, it suddenly straightens straight up, weirdly, and you're just watching it. And
that means my guy's good because he's going to heaven.
Yeah.
It goes so far up it's actually down.
Yeah.
What? It went around.
But you're just like you're watching this. It's a very interesting movement because normally, if it's not attached to anything, you would imagine it just being
pretty black. Yeah.
Yeah. But as the ritual goes on, you feel just this utter evil and like sickness like wash over your body.
He's not that evil. Come on.
He's pretty fucking evil.
Come on.
He's asking for souls.
Let's give him some grace now.
He's like a devil.
And you just feel like your concentration like wavering. You begin to see like souls just kind of like floating around in this like pool of like etherealness, and then suddenly right at like the climax of this ritual, you see that presence, that sickly presence, like grows infinitely bigger as you just see the aspect of a massive green dragon staring directly at Dundee and the soul that he's sacrificing. And that thread immediately goes directly towards him. And then you are just so blown away by this, you come out of it and you just feel
Evil.
It's not vampires though.
You feel like a small like flurry of like wind, just like almost circling around the area. You feel your coattails being like blown back from the wind. It just like it smells almost acrid in here and just decay, necrotic.
This feels very unnatural.
You just you're just staring at Dundee. The guy wakes up. What the fuck? You can almost see like bits of his flesh like tear off and being caught by these tendrils just being he is definitely screaming.
I thought he wasn't gonna wake up. Dang it.
Well, when your flesh starts getting ripped off your bones.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
I love that you're just like, well, I thought he wouldn't wake up.
Well, you know,
this is my first time under a pact with a warlock, with a god. All I'm saying, that's not a god. God.
Is it a god?
But it is
It's like a dragon god.
You want to look away, but you just can't.
Yeah.
You're just like staring at this as like his very essence is just being ripped. You can see it like fly into the air, and then a sudden like green tendril just grabs it and pulls it into the circle.
My goodness.
Until eventually his screaming dies down and the wind and this like nastiness just begins to slowly fade away until you just see Dundee hunched over. Just you can see like he's a reptile, but you can tell that he's like almost sweating at this point. He looks like very tired from doing this, even though you've seen him do it to a dragon. You've seen him do it to an entire dragon, yet this is taking quite a toll on his body.
A human soul is worth more.
I guess so.
Anything.
I guess so. That's interesting.
Well, we'll see.
Only bounty criminals. That's all I'll do.
That's
until eventually
until you're out of bounty criminals and you see a bus of kids going by. I can do the bus.
Crash the bus.
Just the skeleton, just like bleached at this point, is there. And then once Dundee, you open your eyes, your vision just kind of like wavering a little bit. You just watch the skeleton of this man just turn to dust.
I blow out the dust. That's a job well done. Sinners deserve to be punished.
I don't know how I feel about this Dundee.
Sinners deserve to be punished. How the punishment acts out is just how it goes.
This is eternal punishment. Like this is.
Yep. I am the decider.
Was selling animals, and now he's
shouldn't do bad things. Any sin is a sin. That's all. That's a true cold fact. If you sin, you go to hell.
So glad I'm not present for this.
Such is life.
It's true. Yeah, you guys conveniently walk in. 30 minutes later, you're like, "What's up, guy?"
We spent a long time looking at that card.
You walk in. Delmar is like. He like
did he watch the?
He didn't watch it, but he was in the other room.
I'm sure he heard the screaming.
He's like looking at the bottle of gin. Oh, hey guys.
What happened in here?
You said I didn't want to know, and I definitely don't want to fucking know. Let's take a look at that hair.
Yeah.
You all are going to sleep. Except for you, obviously. So, as you're all drifting asleep, you guys are pretty excited about what's to come. Thinking about, playing someone else. That you get to be someone else for a night. Yeah. Even though it's going to be hard work, it's going to be fun. At least you hope.
I'll have fun.
You two fall asleep just fine. Dundee, however,
yes, it's me.
Once you finally lull yourself asleep,
a memer.
You're a memer.
Comfy.
You begin to have this odd, obscure dream. You seemingly, in your sleep, you wake up to the sight of pure darkness. The only thing that you can see is just one singular strand of light that's winding a path in front of you.
I shall follow it. Nothing else to follow, I guess. It's path of light.
You follow the path, and you're standing on darkness at first, but once you begin following the path, you feel like a sense of like joy almost.
Like,
and
my god? Like, our...
but yeah, you feel like a warmth and like a happiness and like safety.
Okay.
And as you're walking this path, you see various memories that remind you of this feeling. You see your childhood family, your parents, your brothers and sisters.
Childhood family.
That was, yeah, for a little bit I had some.
And you see your current family, your wife and your children. You even see the best fish that you caught while you were sitting on the shores of Karakin. It was this massive, like, tuna-like fish.
Oh yeah, I definitely hung that guy on the wall.
You see your first memories of founding Dragazon with your brother. At the end of this path, it just goes on for a while. It feels just contemplating and thinking about these memories, bringing you happiness. And at the end of this path, it kind of leads to a plateau where it's
Rose peaked.
Fuck!
Your god's just like, yo, bro, you peaked. It's over.
You peaked.
Just kill yourself now.
Your time to shine is now, but no longer after today. No longer.
So you kind of reach this plateau. The path ends. It's another like platform of darkness, but it's solid ground. The only thing that you see ahead of you is this a giant gilded door.
Does it have any symbols on it?
Yes, it does. It seems to have the symbol of a warhammer that has 2 scales coming off of either head, which you recognize as Justicar's symbol.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. I couldn't think of the name. I was like, that's my god. I'm pretty sure that's my god. Like, I'm pretty sure.
And
can I walk up to the doors?
Yeah.
Okay.
You begin.
About to meet God. Let's go.
God.
You go and you.
To a god. You're right.
Yeah.
You begin
My
walking
God.
towards the door, and as you move closer, the door was like slightly ajar. You could see like this beautiful golden light. It's like a light of like golden steel, just kind of like cracked through the door.
Like
but
sun rays.
yes,
Okay.
the closer you get to the door, the further it seems to go away from you.
Yeah, I knew it. It's fine. I sold my soul already.
You continue following it, trying to like pick up the pace. You start like sprinting towards it, but it just gets further and further until it's completely covered in the mist of an acrid green smoke. You keep on running, trying to push through the smoke. You're clawing your way through it. It's like getting thick and heavy. It feels like it's a calloused skin you're trying to dig through, until finally it stops you, and it opens up. As you claw through it, it opens up to reveal a reflection of you.
Which me, though?
Dundee.
Okay.
It seems normal at first. You know, you're like feeling your face. You know, everything feels correct.
Can I see the color of like my hands right now or no? Like the non-reflection hands.
You look down; they are green right now. But as you begin to just like continue looking at this reflection, this sickly feeling washes over you. You just watch as your skin begins to flay and peel away until it reveals a black-skinned layer beneath you.
Hey, I know that guy.
But then it goes even further as the black-skinned version of you, like it gives you like a wicked smile for just a second before it flays once again and melts and peels until there is nothing but a skeleton with very hollow eyes staring back at you. For a second, you feel cold and alone and scared.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That tracks.
Yeah, I would say that tracks.
But cutting through it, you can feel this sense, like a strong, like resounding good, and like this deep, authoritative voice just states to you, "This necromancy will destroy you. Only justice will prevail. Only you can choose your end, Dundee Croco.
Yeah.
And you feel it just like ringing in your ears almost. And as you're about to say something back, you look back at the reflection and the eyes suddenly emblazon with this green flame, and it jumps out at you and begins just like grabbing your neck, strangling you until you black out, and then you wake up.